We're here. Bow. Like that. Audio check. What's good, guys? Your boy Good Times back again. Yeah, saying 50 the greatest Wrestlemania matches ever. Part 2. We're going episode 4 to 5. You know what it is, bro. Match 4 and 5. We're running it. Steamboat. Savage. Rock. Austin. Oh, listen, man. This is two great matches straight off. Like that when we're doing the ones from the past and that what some of you lot don't recognize. I hear it, but Ricky Steamboat and Clinic. So I'm actually looking forward to that one. It's a match that I used to watch quite frequent on the WWE Network, and I'm interested to see how some of the newer school wrestling fans take watching it if you haven't already, because I feel like it's always important. You know what I mean? You don't have to watch the old stuff, but it's important to see where things have come from, see where things have been built. Obviously, we're going to get into it, but I need to chop it with you lot first. Because, nothing more important than that. So, first of all, how is everybody doing? How is everyone's mental health? Is everybody taking care of themselves, taking care of their families? You know what I'm saying? Taking care of their health, walking, hydration, exercise. I mean, walking is exercise. At least get one of them in, and don't be a scrub and do nothing. But do some gardening or something, touch some grass, sniff some air. Oh, no, man. Grab a gal. If you're a woman, then grab a man, I guess. Unless you're a lesbian, then grab a girl as well. And all of that good stuff, man. Let me try and fix this though, because I keep having this problem. You already know what's going on. UK BST, British Standard Time. So yeah, summertime, and it keeps messing up my lighting. So I need to fix that. That's not good either. Bear with me. I think we're good there. Yeah, because the lighting was trash. But yeah, man. I hope everyone's well. You already know what to do, guys. Do I have to do the laser thing and put the link in the chat? I will do that for you if you want me to for the match. I'll tell you what you lot should do for. Oh yeah, I can do it this way because I checked already. So there's an actual playlist on the WWE. There's a playlist on the WWE website for these matches, and it's got all of them in there, which is perfect for us. Again, I had a few problems last time because I've got so many YouTube accounts. I've got about 5 YouTube accounts, 3 that are active, 1 that I just watch stuff on. So the one that I watch stuff on's got, well, yeah, I don't have the Prime membership on it to just have no adverts. So last time I had a couple of adverts, and it's on my Xbox and my Amazon's sticking up the right thing. You get what I'm saying, man. But we'll sort it anyway. Here we go. I've got it here. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, and then you lot can just save it to your playlist. Don't be scrubs. Don't be bums, and then we can move from there. 51 videos. I like the way that somebody else just took WWE's playlist and made their own, like it ain't the same one. But anyway, let me load it up. Let me know everyone's feeling in the chat. Share that. You can share it, innit? Sure, you could still share playlists. You're not doing it no more. No? Alright, well, I'm going to put the first match in anyway. Share. There we go. Big up Morris as well. I did check the thingy. I checked the thingy, the mod thing. I don't understand. Every time I write your name in, let me do it while you're here actually, because right, there's the match, the first match. Let me get the timer in as well. Yeah, every time I write your name in, it doesn't come up. It comes up with other people with the same name as you, which is strange. So I don't know why that's happened. But I will make it work anyway. I think it's on here. Customization. Customization, mate. You've in battles and that. Settings. I don't want to do, man. Just wrestling world saying everyone's still mad at The Rock. Yeah, but the pussy holes, everyone's mad at the one, bruv. The High Chief Sir Louis, blood, everyone's mad at the one above all, bruv. The final boss. The final boss! Yo, watching the internet lose their mind over The Rock is the funniest shit I've ever seen, man. Hey, man said The Rock go away, blood. You get me? But a day before, you was begging for The Rock to come back, and last year, you wanted The Rock to go away. Make your mind up, bro. Make your mind up, bro. The Rock said, "Listen, but I don't know what Triple H is talking about, brother. I don't know. I didn't know Travis Scott was coming out. I didn't know any of this business. After the Elimination Chamber, I phoned the man and said I don't want nothing to do with it. Listen, I might as well cover it quickly. Innit? Obviously, the idiot thing because if you phone them before the Elimination Chamber, that makes sense. To phone them after when you've already done what you've done is crazy. But they still had 6 weeks to talk and cut promos and say the right thing, and they just chose not to. So, do better at your job, innit? In the words of John Cena, do your job properly so I won't have to. That's how I see it, man. It's a bit of a crazy one, but that's WWE for you. All right, let me. I don't know why it doesn't work. Mods. All right, let me try this. Let me know when you've got the match loaded up for you to watch as well, because I'm not going to start without you, obviously. Okay, Anna's ready. And I ain't gonna do this long thing. If I ask people in the chat if you're ready and no one says anything, then I'm just gonna get started and then you can catch up. I'll put the timer on the screen. Let me go. Anna's ready. Right. Just the time to sort now, just so everyone's in sync. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Looking forward to it, man. Steamboat and I think is always a good match. So, the greatest triple threat match ever. Big up you, Shara. Hope you well. I hope I said your name right as well. But you know what I mean. It's quite unique. All right. So it is match 4 we're doing. Links in the chat again. I'm not putting it in again, so it is what it is. My flipping adverts finish. Why is the timer hidden? Am I on the wrong screen? Oh, it might be. Let me. Where's the one with the timer? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, and run it. Presented by Sinners, Michael B. Jordan, and that vampires. Who here, the Macho Man? Back when the Intercontinental title used to be important, I love it, man. History beckons the Macho Man, yeah. Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan, bro. WrestleMania 3, Savage, Steamboat. What do you like think about the entrances when it come into the ring and the little ring? I actually didn't know when I was a kid, and obviously I watched it back on replay because I wasn't born when this match came out. I thought that it was just Andre who came out in this the whole time. Look at Miss Elizabeth, man. You know what I might do? I might put a banner up on the screen so we know what match is on at each time. That's Miss Elizabeth to you, mate. Elizabeth. Have some class about you, mate. I've the goal that who you talking to? Savage. Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Pablo. Man looking like Mr. Miyagi in that. I hear it still. Danielson. Ricky the Dragon. Big up Gary. I love this when I first saw it, made it special. Yeah, I think it's cold, man. You think they should run it back just one time? You know how they like to do the classics sometimes. I feel like they should go back once and do it. And in fact, it gets people to the ring quicker as well, so that's a plus, isn't it? George the Animal Steel, bro, this crackhead, bro. Yeah, I think it would be cool, Anna. I think it would be cool to have them entrances going. What is the, what is George doing, man? Hairy back, you blood. And it's amazing to see what spectacle that wrestling's been from the beginning. Obviously, a lot of people are prisoner of the moment, so they think that everything what's going on now is new and it's never been done before and that, bro. But these matches, the one what set it in motion, man. The Macho Man, yeah. I mean, different things to different people, yeah. Miss Elizabeth, yeah. Better than the best. Maybe do WrestleMania 50 as a throwback mania and really celebrate the past. I'll pay. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I like the way you said WrestleMania 50, like we didn't just have 41 2 days ago. So I got 9 more years to wait. You know what? It's kind of crazy to think where which wrestlers will be around in 9 years. We'll probably have a whole different roster. If you think of what was around 9 years ago, or 10 years ago, which was WrestleMania 31, a little bit different, wasn't it? I like WrestleMania 31 as well. I found WrestleMania 31 pretty fun. Um, but yeah, definitely different. Nice. Look at the arm drags, man. Smooth. Smooth. We had that big ladder match on it, 31, with Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper and I think one of the Usos was there, Kalisto. Daniel Bryan won that one, and then we had Randy versus Seth, John Cena versus Rusev, Triple H versus Sting. That's actually crazy thinking about it because it's almost like it's one full circle. Oh, that was cool. The people have left and returned, didn't it? Mmm. Elbow to the top of the head. WrestleMania 3. Oh, smooth. Anna, who was on commentary on this one? Is about Bobby Heenan. It's Jesse Ventura and yeah, time is accurate. Oh, Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Ventura. That's who it is. I just heard him say his name. Thought so. Yeah, Heenan and Jesse. Yeah, man, because we had Jesse back for main event, didn't we? It's pretty cool. I like that he came back. George the Animal Steel. El Hebner as the ref. Be more focused on the rules they put in place back then, and obviously the moves are slower but more intricate. I like it. If this was modern day wrestling, we would have saw Suicide Dive by now, and a Hurricane Rana and a 450. Oh, stomping on the back of his shoulders though. I used to love Miss Elizabeth, man. A lot different to the. No disrespect to the ladies now, but it's a lot different. Miss Elizabeth, man. She done the elegant thing, and I don't think we have had that too often with the manager. I think Sharma was like that as well with Booker T, even though it was more of the gimmick of the king. But I like that. Um, but yeah, Elizabeth Valet, and it. That's what they call him. George still always scared me as a kid because he looked the same with a shirt on. Yeah, no, he did it. Oh, nice. Crowd's losing their damn mind. I used to love how Dragon used to go with when he go to punch you, he'd do like the Dragon Claw, and then he hit you with. I thought that was pretty cool. Stayed in character. It's Macho Man is stuck in the ropes. Oof, top of the head. Oof. Boom. Irish whip. Macho Man, yeah. Hey, what you doing up there, kid? Bone saws ready. Nice. Swifters. Jeez. He's just wearing him down with the shoulder charge, isn't it? Big up Morris said, genuine question. But where the storylines? Yeah, there were storylines. There were storylines. I guess the only difference would have been is that a lot of the storylines were made from inside the ring and like from inside the ring area instead of always backstage and that. But those storylines, some stories are just created on the actual in ring stuff that was going on. So I can't beat this one. I can't get one over on this one. You had obviously went into like the mega powers and that with Ultimate Warrior and Hogan. You had Andre. Andre's storyline was big with Hogan when he turned heel and joined the Heenan family. You had Roddy Piper. Yeah, man, those stories, man. I Miss Elizabeth stuff. Hold on. Yeah, it's one of the best storylines they've been in wrestling, to be honest. The Miss Elizabeth one. I mean, I didn't know until like you start growing up a bit and you realize that the Miss Elizabeth thing with Macho Man, you realize why it was so good because he was kind of obsessed with her and it. Ricky Steamboat was stuck in the crowd there. I feel like they just thrown matches together for the sake. You feel like they threw matches for the sake of it together back then or now? There's quite a few stories, man. Obviously, the early days, especially WrestleMania, the things are spectacle in it. It was because it was so new. So you'd have stuff like celebrities and that come in like they do now as well, Mr. T and all that. But no man, axe handle. Yeah, Jesse on the commentary is killing me, man. I like that Jesse Ventura does that because he was doing that Saturday night main event. What we had, when was it? When we had earlier in the year when we had the KO and Cody match. He really done that, didn't he? He really Ventura. He'll hold the referees accountable and stuff. So I can't remember what match we were watching on the watch along, and he was saying that the ref was doing something wrong. But I liked it because it's like, okay, it's not making us look like that was cold. It's not making us look like idiots as fans where we can see something and the refs clearly acting like you can't. Yeah, and I was gonna say that it was territories on it, and obviously this is the start of the early part of the end of territories, and then going into full promotion of the WWF. But yeah, so Hebner. I mean, although it could be his brother, and I just don't know because the twins on it. But it's definitely, yeah, it's how El Hebner the saying it is anyway. It was the first Mania '84, innit? And it was the first Mania '84. So this is WrestleMania 3. Would have been '87. Vince only brought the company like off his dad in '82. So 5 years before this, it was all territory wrestling. Steamboat threw him at the ring like yeah, he's a twin, bro. Didn't you know that? Do you remember the angle when they were both in the ring at the same time? That wasn't even like that was Attitude Era, I think, when they done the thing in the ring at the same time and they both done the pin. That was pretty cool still. El and Dave. Identical twins as well. Yeah, man. You can see it on YouTube. It should have the match on there. I'm trying to think what match what pay per view was it on? I don't even know if it was on a pay per view actually. It might have been earlier than thingy. I don't know if it was just before Vince Russo. Oh yeah, my bad. It was '88, and then they did thingy as well. I didn't even know it was '88. This is what I told you like the channel, man. When I started watching wrestling, I was watching shit that had already happened, but it didn't make. There was no spoilers on it, so it wouldn't have made a difference. I started watching in 2002 at the start of the Ruthless Aggression era. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, you still had a good time in it. Like, I think a lot of I feel like a lot of the people born way before that, especially the older wrestlers, that they always act like nothing's been good since the Attitude Era, which isn't true. Isn't true. I think Ruthless Aggression era was very good. Just wasn't as long as you think it was, but um, I thought it was very good. But then the stars started to leave on it. Austin, The Rock, and Brock, and there was some stuff in the Attitude Era what was crazy. Like what we can do is when we've done this, there's 50 matches, man. But we can do like Raw, old school Raws and that. But some stuff on there that was great. Some stuff on there that was like chaotic in it, and there's some stuff that was fun at the time. And I'm almost guessing if we watch it back now, it's gonna be a bit of a stinker. But hey, man, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? That's the fun of the whole thing. So you have to just run it like that. The match is so technical. Oh, it is Dave. I thought he said oh, he just said Dave Hebner, unless he just got it wrong. Big up my roll. WWE Rhea Ripley Women's Champion wins Backlash versus EO. Now, 2025. Yeah, I hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Who do you think's got the best working punches? You lot reckon? I mean, I don't think there's one person. I think there's a few that stand out, but I don't think there's one person. I think Roman's always good. Um, yeah, I think Roman's always got his on point. And the thing you Brett as well. Man taking the ring bell, you know. Nah, man. George Steele and that. The roll up. The roll up got him. Nah, man. Macho Man was pissed after that, bro. He's pissed. He's pissed. Nah, man, don't even know when. Listen, Miss Elizabeth, brother. When she went to WCW, you know what I mean? Miss Elizabeth and that. Lizzie. Oh, we need heel commentators back, man. Fuck all that foolishness. Crowd's going crazy though. It's so weird, isn't it? I don't care to be part of like another generation at all, but I do have some moments where I'm like, oh, I wish I could be one of the people at the time in that moment, like a kid in certain matches, because I want to know how it would be. But all right, man, let's get on to match number 5, which is The Rock versus Austin, which obviously is my shit. Then just come on, bro. That's I think we've got WrestleMania 17 on the next one. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for that right now as well. Funny enough, like WWE is the one who's come up with this list on it, and the next match on the list, which will be probably tomorrow, is Cody versus Roman from last year. So if it's Cody versus Roman from last year, I ain't gonna lie. Tomorrow, yeah, exactly. And then tomorrow we might just thingy. We might just we might just do that match because I swear the Cody versus Roman one. Let me see. I have to cut it down. Nah, see, even with them trying to cut it down and cut out all of the fat, it's 59 minutes. So we're doing this one match tomorrow. But Cody versus Roman was cool actually, and it'd be interesting to see it again. I think I've watched it twice since then, since last year. So we'll see. There we go. Link for the chat for Stone Cold versus The Rock. I love this, man. They literally had those ring buggy things. I thought that was just a thing on SmackDown. Here comes the pain for the legends. Nah, that's what me and Anna was talking about at the beginning. That's where it's funny. You keep saying that's where these lot came up with these things, isn't it? Like we saw it on SmackDown for that reason because they came up with it. Do you know what I mean? So they paved the way, man. Some of these things won't be here. That's why I don't think it's important for people to like indulge in wrestling from the past. You don't want to watch, you don't have to. Not sometimes things will never stand up if you wasn't a part of that generation. Because I watched a couple of like I think me and my son tried to watch. It's probably about 5 years ago. And I watched like an Andre match, and it was just like I got comedy out of it more than the seriousness. But if I lived the story and I was coming home from school and can't wait to get off work to find out what happens with Andre and Hogan. It would have been a different feeling to. And that's why people complain so much now, because it's a feeling of how wrestling's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to make you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? The wrestling matches itself isn't always going to do that, and that's why you have like indie wrestling to go and watch and stuff like that. Because there is a place for it. There is a time when I just want to watch people kick the shit out of each other, and I want to see lucha stuff, and I want to see 450s and some amazing Ray Phoenix and Ricochet stuff. But there's a time and a place for it. If that takes over, I don't want to see it. There's the place for it on WWE as well, just not every match, man. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they've made so much things. I know we spoke about it yesterday, but now they're dropping that documentary about the writers' room. I think like the last little bit of kayfabe that we have it'll be done after that documentary is released. It'll be over completely. Like after that point, like this is what it is. But we'll see. Anna's ready anyway. Okay, you're ready as well. Bianca versus Liv Morgan WrestleMania 42 2026. How are you booking that far ahead? We only just had WrestleMania 41 2 days ago, but okay, March ready too. All right, man. 3, 2, 1. I can't wait for this one, man. This is my shit, man. And the story, we know the story going into this was cold. Most people's best WrestleMania 17. It's been voted the best WrestleMania like all the time, in it. But so let me know if you got in the chat think it's your best as well. I think the last one we had, WrestleMania 39. No, 38. 38 was good, man. That was in Texas, and with when Vince fought. Jeez! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Come on, man. Anna, you already know, man. And I tell you, if people ain't research this, we'll research the card, innit? This WrestleMania is cold, man. Obviously, I will say this: when people were living in kayfabe land, but when they were giving us what we want, then obviously the results would still piss me off. But they piss me off for the right reasons, innit? Like I'm supposed to be pissed off if my favorite wrestler doesn't win, but nowadays we're pissed off because the event was rubbish. It was not me. It was not me saying no. It was, you know what I mean. So, Hell in a Cell, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan now. Why do you keep putting now at the end? I'm just asking a question. You keep putting now night at the end. Just up there, we're living in fire. I love it, man. Heel Austin. And we went into that 2001 evasion angle. And then they built up the story that The Rock couldn't beat Austin at WrestleMania either. That was cold as well. Because The Rock's record against Austin is kind of trash. But look at the camera lights, man. And then we had Invasion Austin. We had Austin with Vince. We had Austin with Vince and Angle. And you had the 2-man power trip with him and Triple H. Funny enough, that Austin said that if you ask him what he hated the most of his character, it was the Invasion Angle, heel Austin. But I find it hilarious. Oh my god, as if he went on an advert when the Rocks come out. There ain't no way, man. I'm just gonna forward it when it comes out, man. You know what I mean? What the Rock is cooking. Bing, bing, bing. The Rock. Yes, El Hebner. My point was about El Hebner and Davies. Even if they say it's El, how do I know it's El? That's my point, innit? Because if you use twins, it's kind of cold, innit? But you got the Fink in the ring as well. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hit the rope. Hit the top rope. Jeez. I remember everything vividly here because this is about this time is when I had okay. I think Dave Hebner passed away. Dave Hebner passed away in 2022. Anna? What are you talking about? Didn't he pass away in 2022? I swear he did. Ah, the way the match has started. Yeah, get him, Rocky. Gee. Yeah, it was 2022. If anyone's going to kill me in this matches, yeah, and it was I swear it was 2022. Maybe I'm the one who's tripping. Because I remember when Thingy, I was watching, they had Earl on one of them podcasts talking about selling shirts. Remember there's that controversy about Earl trying to sell like his own WWE shirts, and I think WWE wouldn't allow him to, or one of those things, like on Pro Wrestling Tees or one. I think it was something like that. But man threw the Rock out so quick, bro. Pablo, come here, man. Now, stop the noise. Go. Big up, King. This match has started with pure intensity, hasn't it? No messing around, bro. Referee can't control anything. Yeah, to be fair, more than the spamming is I can't even understand what's going on. Like the comment never makes any sense. Man, like Paul Heyman and that, bro. I got the knee brace on the J. Okay, step off and we're living in fire. Man, go for the superplex. Boom! Come on. Nah, man's removing the turn. Listen, bro. Cheating Austin, bro. Get him, Rocky. Get him, Rocky. Head on the table. Hold that. Head off the bell, innit? Bust him open, man. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. The referees we got now, look at the Rock's mom's right there as well. To be fair, the Rock's mom looks exactly the same. Obviously, she looks a little bit older, but yeah, Austin's lost his damn mind. I like when the Rock used to do stuff like that, and then when the ref would try to like distract, he'd just throw his hand up like he's gonna backhand him. There's blood. Nah, man. You people don't understand. I tell the truth all the time. When I mean that, like JR's commentating got me through like personal training exams and that, bro. Like once I went into physical education, I knew all the words of all the muscles and that straight away just because of him. Oh, okay, I understand what you mean, Anna. So did Dave pass away in 2022 then? It's a shame. I feel like the the way it's gone with the phones and all that stuff, which obviously that's just normal, means that people are focused on the match a lot more, aren't they? Oof, 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 oof. Seen El Hebron look at his hands, then and said, "Damn, it got blood on them, and these are even the black gloves now, aren't it?" Mm, yeah, get him, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Ah, goddamn net breaker, man. Yeah, the big boy cameras. But it meant they didn't stay. The ones, if you look, they're not staying on it the whole time. Like I can see one girl with a mobile. The rest of them, they're all just watching the match. Now, man, are tweeting while they're in the crowd. That's crazy to me as well. Man, are tweeting while they're in the crowd. Watch the fucking match, innit? Austin really intent on busting up the Rock's head, ain't he? Stomp a mud hole. But I have to remember, like the video package promo, the build up to this, all the backstage stuff was so cold, so cold. Oh yeah, we spoke about it. We spoke about it today before you jumped in. Um, I don't think much about it, to be honest, bro. I just find it funny. I'm one of them, and like I like just laughing at the internet because people are losing their damn mind, like the Rock slapped their mom and that. Um, it's very awkward for me because it's what I said in the first place. Like it's yeah. This is why I do these videos, man, because it's exactly what I assumed would happen and what happened. Obviously, I didn't know the details of how the Rock phoned people and all that, but I said it when with the first time they did that. When I found out the Rock was turned up on SmackDown, it came so random. Like just one was on Instagram, and it was like The Rock's turning up on SmackDown tomorrow. He's gonna shake the world and all that. I'm like, what? As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, this sounds like it's something rushed, and I feel like people are deleting history because it's like no one remembers what they felt like before the Royal Rumble and before Elimination Chamber. Everyone was moaning about how bad it was. So as soon as I seen him come in, I was like, okay, they're trying to save it because everyone's moaning about it, and then yeah, we got what we got. And the only problem I have with I actually don't have a problem with anything The Rock said, stepping back and all that. The only thing I think is one, well, the creative team has to take some accountability because even if The Rock stepped away, he stepped away with more than enough time to fix it. Way more. You know what I mean? So if they didn't want The Rock on the show, they should have just told The Rock. Whoa. They should have just told The Rock, record some videos. You know, like he did when he was on the Austin's head, man. How he was when he was on the runway and he was, Cody, I've got a truck for you and all that. They should have done more of those videos and then said, like, we won't need you after that. Just record these for us, and then we're gonna work around it. Because for everyone to be moaning now, even though we watched all of these like Cody and John Cena promos and realized that they mentioned The Rock's name one time and didn't even follow it up with anything else. I was like, it seemed like they're trying to get away from it. And then obviously he didn't know that Travis Scott was going to be used in the match. So it is what it is, man. We got to deal with it. I swore, didn't I? That I told you like 2 days ago. It's the start of the new wrestling season, and yeah, I just realized like it's gonna be a bit harder for me, man. But I just realized if I want to continue watching wrestling, you have to move the time slightly, and then some stuff that I don't like, I just won't watch in it. So there's no point me moaning about, which is what I do on this channel. In all fairness, there's no point me moaning about spoilers, and then surfing social media and they go, "Oh my god, blah blah." Let me know. No, I just won't follow you anymore. There's no point me moaning at that person. They're just trying to make their money, and they probably don't care about it. Just like they do with Marvel and that. There's people who, I say Marvel spoilers. Everyone they're just serious and that, but there's a lot of people who try and spoil it for me. I'm like, listen, I'll just unfollow you on it. A lot of people do movie reviews and then they don't tell you that it's going to be a spoiler review. Like, come on, man. So for me, I don't care, and I just think more and more, I feel like yeah, I just feel like more and more the wrestling fans. I know everyone keeps calling them the IWC and that, but that makes it sound like every wrestling fan on the internet is a prick. Well, it's not. But that little crowd there where they all think they can run stuff, I just find them hilarious. Because I'm just picturing these people in a basement just seething, like veins popping out their head and steam come. I'm like, brother, in the moment I get it, man, but come on, man, like Austin is trying to kill The Rock. You seen the BS being said about Bianca getting booed? Some saying it's because it's racist, not understanding people are bored of the character. Wrestling fans are stupid. Charlotte was booed. Was that right? I saw it. I saw it a couple of weeks ago. And the worst thing about all of that stuff with the people who said it was racist are people from not Europe. So there is this thing about the way people speak about European fans. I hate when if you don't know something, it doesn't mean that it's shit. If you don't know something, it doesn't mean it makes no sense. And if you don't know something or you don't understand it, doesn't mean that because the European wrestling fans are stupid, just making all this noise, brother. Listen, it gets annoying with the same songs and that, but you have to understand these countries haven't had any events in their they haven't had any events in their country like Bologna and that, or they've not been back. WWE's not been back there in like 20 years. If you're American and you're in like these popular states, you're getting like 5 to 10 SmackDown and Raws a year and a couple of pay-per-views. Oh my god. So for people not to be able to understand that, it's a bit crazy. And I know that England isn't Australia, but the connection's there with Great Britain. So it's not because they hate Bianca, because they love Rhea. Because she's been back. They haven't booed her as much in America. They're just bored. It's fine, isn't it? And I feel like even if you're on the other side of why they're booing Bianca, you're allowed to think that as well. It's just you don't have to think it's racist. That's weird. Because Naomi's not getting booed, is she? So if it was racism, then everyone who's black would be getting booed. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, Braun moving mad now for the new wrestling year. Can't say I'm surprised because of him and Paul. back in NXT. Yeah. That was only like one episode of NXT though, wasn't it? When he cut that promo backstage, I remember that, man. And there's different issues. Charlotte's getting booed because she gets booked doing the same every time she shows up. Bianca, maybe the same issue, but more racial at this point. Considering the booking of Rhea. Nah, I don't agree, man. I don't agree. I don't even think people should be pushing this racist thing. It's so strange. It's so strange because this is what people do when they're saying that things are racist, and I'm like, they're ignoring everything else. And to say something's racist, you need to take more than one thing into account. So, you don't like you don't like Bianca because she's black, but Naomi's fine. Jade's fine. It doesn't make any sense. Street Profits are fine. New Day's fine. But this one black person, not. Nah, it doesn't make sense, man. And what, everyone just turned racist at the same time as well. Oh my god, this sharpshooter looks brutal. Blood all over the face. You know what it is, man. Just think in 2025, man. We need to like. It starts and as a black man myself, man, it starts to make us look like victims, bro. And I'm not trying to. I don't want people to like, oh, you know what? You know, when people pandering and that. Yeah, you are right, so we to feel sorry for you. Nah, bro, I don't want you to feel sorry for me, bro. I like being black. It's not a problem. It's just a skin color, bro. It's just a tan. You know what I mean? People just born close to the sun. It's not that serious, bro. Like, because you know what that does. And the thing is, it's not even just black people saying that it's racist. It's everyone. It makes other people who are black feel uncomfortable. Like, okay, so now everyone's just looking at us, and then what happens is, especially if you're quite popular or someone like me who's a content creator, people start saying stuff in the chat like, you know what? Don't you think, Savage, that more black wrestlers should be pushed? I'm like, bro, what are you speaking to me for, bro? I'm a Martin Luther King, bro. I just come to watch good wrestling. I just Whoa, unpopular opinion, The Rock has always had a better sharpshooter than Brett. Nah, Morris, that opinion, throw it in the bin, blood. Throw it in the bin, bro. The Rock sharpshooter's not that great. In fact, it's not. What? What? That's one of the criticisms of The Rock. Is sharpshooter. When he does it properly, it's cold, and it looks cold when he gets into it, but he doesn't. A lot of the time, he just sits it down. Man said better than Brett, you know. Even I'm a Rock guy as well, but you got me saying, nah. Stop the foolishness. We got Scooby said, if you're good enough, race don't matter. Listen, I just think that like, no, Morris, I'm telling you, bro, like it's literally a criticism of The Rock's sharpshooter, bro. You know, like how John Cena does the STF, and people don't like it. It's like that. The Rock, only as The Rock got older and more towards the end of his career, but now Austin's brutal in this, man. But yeah, Scooby, listen, don't get me wrong. Racism exists in it. Stereotyping is probably the bigger word than racism, because I feel like racism is. I mean, I don't even. The reason why I don't want to get into this is because you get people who start to change the definition of words and that, and I'm educated, bro. So when people start changing, oh no, it's the power structure, brother. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. You prejudice against somebody for the color of the skin, you're racist. You prejudice against somebody for their sex, you're sexist. You prejudice against somebody for their sexual orientation, you're homophobic. That's it, bro. Like all this making up stuff. Oh, it's the power struggle, and how can you be racist if you're brother? Allow it, man. Allow it. And stereotyping exists, and that's why I call it out all the time. You know, but sometimes it's because the people want to be together, and sometimes because people just gravitate towards people who are like them in it. Not so much skin color, but like culturally wise. But sometimes I'm like, nah, you've definitely put all of these lot together. Like you've definitely put Andrade and Santa. You definitely put all the Mexicans together in it. You definitely, you know what I mean? And let's put these BFAB. Yeah, let's put BFAB. Take her out Hit Row, and yeah, let's put with Street Profits because the black. Is it racist? It's not racist. Is it stereotype? It's like it's just whatever naturally comes to people's mind, but it doesn't. It's not that serious enough for me to go, oh my god, like you know what, we need to do a million man march, and that. It's not that serious, bro. It's just more like whatever. So, and obviously, some things will always look worse because depending on where you are, there's going to be a majority of whichever skin color person in it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I guess if there was like a Nigerian wrestling alliance and there's only two white people in there, they might make them a tag team. And is it racist, or do they just connect because they're both from Europe or something? Who knows, man? I'm on like the other scale in it. I'm on like making stuff better because There's enough bad shit in the world for people to moan about racism in wrestling, bro. You get me? It's crazy. It's like in terms of like the backroom stuff and all that. It's not been better than this. The wrestling and the creative, trash sometimes, but backstage and all that. Even though the old wrestlers don't like it and they'd rather everyone take pills and drink alcohol, it's actually better. Everyone's more safe. People are getting more time off, spending more time with the families. They're happier. There's rehab programs if you do it. If you're a drug addict, there's rehab programs if you're alcoholic. There's stuff for everyone, man. So I think do that. Stop a bitch. Stop a bitch. Oh, now you want to go on advert, you pussies, blood. Oh, here we go, man. Vincent Kennedy's on his way out. Big Vinnie Mac, you know. Yeah, you know Conor McGregor took his walk, blood. Wrestling is based on the theatre, fairground, which is booed and cheered wrestling. Yeah, of course. It's not, yeah, theatre in general is like that, isn't it? So, yeah, mad long names, people seem, making people seem intelligent. Exactly. Listen, I've seen stuff that are racist in wrestling. They were, and it was more around, if anything, and you can even hear from like people like Teddy Long and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I know that Greg the Hammer Valentine and that was saying some dodgy stuff, and even probably Ric Flair was saying some dodgy stuff as well, bro. But listen, bro, you know my thing, bro. Like people can get forgiven and all that, bro. They need to amend. They need to amend for their sins, like Hulk Hogan hasn't. Amend for your sins. Make your actions better than your words, and then we'll see, bro. But no one has to. I know one thing: no one has to accept your apology. No one has to do that, and you have to deal with it. That's kind of how it is. Big up Corey to Savage. You probably remember this, but Ken Shamrock would have been better opponent for Undertaker at WrestleMania '99 than the Bossman Hell in a Cell, even though they had a. Yeah, I agree. I think he would have been better. The only problem what people have with Ken Shamrock back in the day, he's legit in it. He was a legit badass in it, MMA. So yeah, I think it was a bit. You know what I mean? I think Velveteen Dream is the only black wrestler who didn't have a stereotypical gimmick. No, well, his gimmick was based on Prince on it, and he chose it. Because I remember I watched him on Tough Enough coming through. So yeah, it wasn't. I mean, somebody could call it people's elbow, bitch. Hold that. People could call it stereotypical if the one based on Prince, but just so happens that Prince is black. It don't really matter. Nah, man, Vinny, man, you pussy, bro. But I like that. I was a fan of the Velveteen Dream, man. I was a fan, bro. Man, like Patrick Clark and that. Look at his face. Look at The Rock's face. Vinny, get out of there, bro. Oh shit. Rock bottom. That's a good rock bottom from Stone Cold, wasn't it? It's a very good rock bottom. Ah, that's that Samoan kick out, man. St. Patrick Clark tough enough was my guy. Yeah, although I will say this at it. I'm not trying to. I spoke to him a couple of times as well. I was gonna before he went on Thingy's. Thingy got him on Chris Van Fleet, but he was gonna come on the channel to talk about the stuff that was going on. But he was a bit like he used to pester the hell out of Sonya Deville in it. Oh yeah, Cowardly Vin is the best. Was for the stunner. There we go. Referee's gone. Savage, have you covered it already with the Booker T versus Triple H? You already know how we feel about it. I've not. Oh, there's not much for me to cover in it. Like, oh my god, the low blow. And I'll tell you why, Corey, because I I don't know how to cover something and have an opinion on something when the person who's involved in the situation doesn't think it's racist, doesn't it? And that's his right to. So how am I supposed to comment on that? I just know that the gimmick itself was based on stereotypical stuff, clearly, because he was saying stuff like people like you and all that. But I don't know if everyone else is, because everyone's talking about Booker was buried and all that. Booker T's fine with it, bro. So I don't know. Which is what him and Swerve are arguing over. Oh my god, steel chair. Vinnie Mac. Shit, man. I think I was close to crying when this happened. I swear to you, man. To kick out, man. That was a great WrestleMania. I actually prefer that. I think I spoke to my son about this not long ago. Like I prefer when the Money in the Bank was part of WrestleMania. Added a bit more intrigue in it. I don't think we need a whole Money in the Bank pay per view, but I guess in all fairness, because now we have a women's Money in the Bank as well, you can't put both of them at Mania and then yeah, I get it. I get it. This is brutal. This is Rocky cleaned him out with that rock bottom though. Yeah, Vinnie Mac got a hold that. Ooh! God damn it! God damn the stunner cell! Oh my god! Rocky! Which Mania was Batista versus Taker? Needs to. Yeah, 27. I know that some people didn't enjoy like the Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, which is fair enough. But people who said it's the worst ending of WrestleMania ever, like they didn't see the Miz versus John Cena, talking shit. The Miz versus John Cena is the worst ending to a WrestleMania match, and maybe WrestleMania 9 as well. Oh my god, the chair shot. The only problem I'll say is WrestleMania 9. I'd have to do like oh god, I'd have to rewrite history of WrestleMania 9 because I when I watched it as a kid, it's the first proper Mania I remember, and I didn't hate it as a kid, so it'd have to be me lying now as an adult going, oh, it was shit. Can't believe that Bret Hart told Hogan. I didn't want Hogan to win the belt, but you know, what I mean, it was weird Bret losing and then telling Hogan to go in the ring and win the match. It is what it is, man. Oh yeah. 2002 Scott Hall Stunner Soul was cold, but The Rock has the best Stunner Soul in general because he's been stunned so many times, whereas Scott Hall wasn't stunned all the time. Oh my god, the memories that are coming back from these chair shots, bro. Oh my god. Please, just listen to JR on the commentary. Listen to JR. This is selling your soul. Stone Cold is shaking hands with Satan himself, bro. Tell me this is not happening. Why, Austin? Why? See, brother, you can't teach what JR's doing on the commentary. I swear to you, man. And for the people that didn't experience this at the time, you have to realize that Austin's whole character was anti-authority against Vince McMahon. That was it's the longest storyline. So for this to happen, it was the unthinkable. Listen to JR. Why this way? Why Austin? Why? For the love of God. And he gave him beer. Damn it, man. I tell you lot, man, I wasn't enjoying this match when I was a kid, bro. When I was damn near crying, bro. He said, you might as well urinate on the rock. Oh, yeah, because JR and Austin were friends at the time, man. I swear, JR's commentary on this match it could be a match on its own. Yeah, Undertaker Triple H. Incredible. Damn, man. Yeah, really telling you about selling the story. We got DJ. I think the new John Cena needs some help, some bodyguard backup. If not, the Bloodline, I think it will need the hottest tag team, the Dark State. I don't want anything part of that Dark State on the main roster, man. They suck, bro. Oh yeah, The Rock nearly killed everyone with a chair. The thing is, I watched Austin do the same thing to Lita, bro. So it's not. Yeah, but whoever thought doing the match like that was a good idea in the day, in the age of all of us needs tender. No, don't, not whoever. Triple H, bro. I told you this, man. Like, if he's gonna take all the credit for like good stories like WrestleMania 40, then he can take the criticism for the match what we just got. Nah, man. Stone Cold and Vinnie Mac, man. Jeez, that's the one, man. Stone Cold and Vinnie Mac, man. So again, tomorrow is Thursday. We'll probably do it. We'll see how it goes tomorrow because I might do 2 streams. I might just do a stream for just this match, and then we'll run a Savage Talk if there's any news, and then the day after that we can do. Why is it not pausing? We can do Dudley Boys and the Hardys, and Hogan and Andre, and then yeah, and then after that we'll do Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, we'll do WrestleMania. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Ultimate Warrior Randy Savage and then do the women's match WrestleMania 35. As you can see, I can do some days I'll do 3 matches, but I'm trying to keep it an hour for the watching the matches in it. So if it's just over an hour, it's fine. But anything more than that, try and move it. So sneezes. Why am I getting so many flipping notifications? I can't stand them. Oh, 80 minutes into today. I wonder if I want to do. No, so asked me if I want to do a watch long for Crystal Palace Arsenal. I might do it still. Might do it. Anyway. Ooh, where are we in the chat? What do you think about Booker T talking down about black wrestlers, talking about wrestlers today? Don't disturb the main event spot. I don't want to say you're wrong, but I watch every one of Booker T's podcasts, like every single one. He never taught down any black wrestlers. So I don't know if you've read it on a quote or something like that, but I literally watch every one of the reality wrestling podcasts, the Hall of Fame. He didn't talk down any black wrestlers, and the conversation was about Swerve. So I have no comment on it really. Like he said what he said, and the thing is like I'm telling you, like if somebody speaks on, for example, if someone speaks on an experience that I had myself, vividly, and basically says that like I let certain things happen, I let stuff slide, basically trying to call me a coon and that, but I'm not gonna have it. I'm gonna have to have words in it. So let Booker T deal with that, man. But as far as I know, there's no talking down anything. And when we're talking about, listen, black wrestlers are just as good as white wrestlers. It's not even no one's better at wrestling because of their skin color. You're just better in it. And if there just so happens to be more of one color person, that's because there's more wrestlers there. You can see that in the PC and that as well. So it is life. JR commentary, in my opinion, was him. Oh, his best commentary was him calling Eric Bischoff versus Kane. Oh, come on. I've never seen someone get attacked with a chair and then instantly get pinned. Exactly, normally. Cold though, innit? I'm gonna miss Friday stream. I'm working till 7. Okay, when's HUGO on live stream? We can do we can do one on Friday if you want. I don't think I've got anything. I don't want to promise it yet, but I did tell you that after Mania's done and we got that out of the way, I'll do HUGO online one. So, we'll have to find a topic to do it about. Have a bit of fun over there as well. Try not to get copyrighted. But yeah, we can do that, man. We can do that definitely, and I'll just put up a post. Told you, man. I've been on it this week, man. I made the promises. I've done a stream every single day since I've done that first one before Mania, so I keep going on it. So I don't know why. Big up DJ said I don't know why Mr. McMahon let Brock Lesnar break the streak. Roman Reigns could have did it. Randy Orton or Taker. I mean, or the late Bray Wyatt could have beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. I don't see a problem with Brock beating it, to be honest. I mean, he didn't need it. Like, he didn't need to be put over. But let's be honest. We saw what happened when The Undertaker and Roman did fight. Everyone booed Roman for 14 minutes the next day on Raw. So that probably wasn't a good idea. Randy Orton at the time wasn't a good idea either because he didn't need it. Bray Wyatt, maybe. Yeah, maybe Bray Wyatt. Maybe Bray Wyatt. That would have worked. Just as the new... Because they did it the year after, didn't they? The new Face of Fear. But obviously, by the time we got to the new Face of Fear thing, because the streak had already been broken, Taker went on one. I think it would have elevated Bray a little bit more. It's funny because people I know. Listen, Bray's one of my favorite wrestlers, but people act like the Bray Wyatt thing was perfect the whole time. It wasn't. There was a period where it sucked a bit, and then he got with Matt Hardy, went into the Lake of Reincarnation, and then there's that period once he got with Matt Hardy, till he went back to his own gimmick where it was rubbish. I can't lie, it was making me mad. It was in like the first matches and that he was wearing all white. It was terrible. So I'm not going to pretend like it was great the whole time, but Bray Wyatt definitely one of the coldest. Or could you imagine if Roman Reigns returns with Brock to go against Seth and Paul, etc.? That's if Roman is going for another long period. I'll be honest, man. I'm glad that everyone else is excited for these things and that, but I don't want to see Brock and because it didn't even make sense. Like Paul Heyman left, he kind of left Brock to go with Roman. So why would Brock team up with Roman to fight them? I think it's just going to be CM. It's going to be CM Punk and Roman in it. Probably at Backlash in the tag team matches. I saw the way. I don't know if you saw the video after the match when they got attacked and stuff like that, and then them walking out. But it was almost a look of because remember, Roman and CM Punk's problem ain't really an issue like that. It was more to do with everything around Paul Heyman and all that stuff because helped him out and all that. So there's not really a bigger issue there. Who knows, man? We'll see what happens to further down the line. Muhammad Hassan should have been the one to breaking Undertaker streak. Yeah, the fans would have rejected that wholeheartedly, but for the spectacle, it would have been jokes, man. It would have been jokes. But the thing with Muhammad Hassan, he wasn't a big enough wrestler. His gimmick was cold, but he was kind of like mid-card talent, really. But big up him still because he was captivating at the time, and he came at a time when America was. I don't even want to say what America was doing in it because I don't want to speak for all Americans, but 9/11 had happened. And let's just say that a lot of Americans, especially ones from New York, were untrusting of certain types of people. And they were just clashing everyone. They were just putting everyone together. And yeah, it was a bit of a sticky one still. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it would have been, bro. People would have cancelled everything if Muhammad Hassan won, bro. He was really winding people up, man. So, by the way, I can go and find it, but do you know we can get custom ones of these? I know I can get different colours, but with a print on it. I have to go speak to one of my homies. I want to get set which one, but anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm gonna go record something for my son, and then depending on how long my son takes, might just watch actually, I'm not gonna watch the Arsenal Crystal Palace game. Fuck that. I'll watch it without recording it. But love for the love. Big up to everyone who joined in. It's been cold, man. It's I like this these little episodes we're doing. And it gives us a chance to look back at some older wrestling matches as well. Also, you know what I mean? Some opinions might change and stuff, and some stuff you haven't seen. So, yeah, man, it's always valid. Might as well do that. But you already know what to do, man. And you saw what DJ said already, man. The words of the late great, man.